Namaste students. Today we are going to learn about money and banking. In olden days we don't have any problem in money or other things. They have to exchange goods to goods, that is called barter system. But there also they face some of the problem, that's why they don't want to exchange with goods and goods. The reason, just you take one example, I am a producer of potato but I need a tomato, means I have to search that person also should purchase the same amount of the potato from me. So it's very difficult, double coincidence of wants, that is the one problem. And next one, we can't store it and we can't have a deferred payment means future payment. So all these are the problem. So to solve all this problem, there will be a money enter in that area. Okay, money enter means who has to control money and all the other things. Money means easily you can exchange with the money. If you show the 10 rupees means the other person should give that amount of goods and services to you. Okay, in our country, who has to control all these things? There one institution is there, that is called Central Bank. The Central Bank is nothing but it's the Reserve Bank of India. It is called Apex Bank. The bank main aim is to control the money supply inside our country. All over the world, each country they have one central bank. In our country, it is Reserve Bank of India. Now we are going to learn about what are the functions, and before that we have to see that commercial bank is also there. The commercial banks, what is the main function means, directly they deal with the public, but the central bank, they won't deal directly with the public. They are the banker of the government. Now we have to learn about what is the central bank, the functions of central bank. The functions of central bank, main thing is issue of currency inside our country. Okay, issue of currency means simply they can't issue the currency to the public. They have to see 115 crores worth of gold and silver coins we have to be as a reserve. Based on that they issue. Apart from that, 85 crores of foreign reserves, foreign exchange, forex they will tell, that we have to have. Based on that only they issue the currency. Just we can take example, now because of COVID-19 we are facing a heavy problem we are facing. So immediately the central bank can't issue the money, because if they issue means already $1 we are paying 75 rupees, more than that we have to pay. So immediately they won't issue money. So here issue of currency. Okay, issue of currency means all the rupees and coins they are issuing, no. 1 rupee coin and 1 rupee note are issued by Government of India, but circulation is only by Reserve Bank of India. All the other rupee notes are issued by RBI. Next one is banker to the government. Whenever the central bank or our government, Indian government, they need money means they immediately approach central bank. Central bank also they won't give money immediately. They have to give their securities and shares to the central government. Based on that only they will give some amount of money, how much of money the government needed. So that is called banker to the government. Next one is bankers bank. Bankers bank means already I told you commercial banks are there. What are the commercial banks? State Bank of India, Canara Bank, Indian Bank, IOB Bank, all these are commercial banks. They directly deal with the public. So in commercial bank there is any shortage of fund means immediately they approach the Reserve Bank, and Reserve Bank gets some securities and shares. Based on that only they issue amount of money. Next, lender of last resort. Lender of last resort means whenever the central government or commercial bank they need money means they approach only the central bank, RBI. Controller of credit and money supply. This is the main important thing. Controller of credit, overall credit and money supply in the country. Here I have to tell one important point, that in India, not only in India, all over the world, they have to face the inflation and deflation. Inflation means excess demand. Deflation means excess supply. So excess demand means by the time the cost of living of all the goods and services, they increase the price. By the time immediately Government of India or RBI they enter and they control the price. How they control the price means by the time they issue of shares. Just example I am giving. Government issue the shares of railways means immediately all the public they go and purchase the shares. So they will keep the shares in their house. Amount of excess money will be in the hands of the government. So that way they control the excess demand. That is the example I am giving. So the credit control in money supply. Here we'll talk about the functions of commercial bank. It directly deals with the public. How it directly deals? It collects the fund from the excess money. If you have your parents, they can save that money in the deposit. So that is based on the deposit, they give some amount of interest. Okay, commercial bank, where they will get the bank staffs fund, how they will get means, the example you will take, if you are putting 1 lakh in the commercial banks, just we are taking a State Bank of India, then I am going there and I ask for my business. If I am asking means, for you they charge 4% of interest, for me they charge 8% of interest. 8 minus 4, balance 4% is there, that is their income. Based on that income only they provide the salary to their staff. It plays supplementary role and it is quite often regulated by the central bank. Every time the commercial bank should obey to the central bank. Its primary aim is to make profit. That is the main aim of the commercial bank. Here we'll talk